I've been dealing with this for, I don't know, my whole life, I think. I couldn't really deal with it, but it helped. Like, it just made me feel free and safe, and the environment was just so secure when I was doing it. At night, man, my mom would tell me how there's no monsters in the bedroom, not under the bed, not in the closet. But being so poor, we couldn't afford the necessary, comforting methods. So I kind of came up with my own. But some things you just can't shake, and some habits you just can't break. This is one of them. My hands start shaking sometimes. I don't know. I play games and it's like, what's wrong with you? Why are your hands shaking? It's because I haven't experienced it in so long. I haven't touched it, felt it. Then JV happened. The speaker. I kind of fell for him. Myself, I've never been bald, and my dad's not bald, and so I don't think I'll ever be bald, so I don't really have to deal with what he's dealing with. But and all of a sudden, I feel like I want to be bald. I felt the anxiety go away for like the first time, and I felt free. Like I didn't need the constant feeling of fixing and playing. Going to bed, not having a blankie. I have this. The locks.
It all started when we were young. He's been doing it for, it seems, almost his whole life. It's become a real problem. And my sisters, they always tell me, why does he do it so much? To check with our parents. They worry about him every night. They wonder why he can't stop it. He says he has no problems. There's nothing wrong with him. But we all know that there is. It all changed when he went to JV. Something clicked in him, and he was just sort of a new man. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the speaker, maybe someone else who had an impact on him.
It all started down a road. A blue jay died. This guy, Shane is it? Yeah, Shane. And something just changed in him, man. Like, it's been so good. I'm just praying for him.
3 years ago I met Jeremy at JV, and just always had to touch his hair 24/7. And at first I just thought it was for the girls. Jeremy had a serious problem. He couldn't stop touching his hair. When I first met the guy, he kind of inspired me. He had good hair, and I started growing my hair out. But then when I realized that he had an addiction, that's when I knew that it was too much. See, I can't even run my fingers through my hair now because it's too tangled.
Hi, my name's Tim. I know Jeremy from camp. It only took a couple days before I realized that Jeremy did have a problem with his hair. He couldn't stop himself from pushing his hair back. It was almost like a compulsive OCD type behavior. Today, we're sitting in chapel, and Tom had just had like a heart-to-heart message, and Jeremy and I were walking back to our cabin, and all of a sudden I noticed that there was one hair, a single hair, down Jeremy's forehead. His hand was twitching at his side, and you could see it on his face that it was hurting him, but he didn't push it back. That was when Jeremy told me that he had been moved by that message, and he decided that he was going to try and fight this thing, this compulsive disorder that had been eating him up and had been ruling every part of his life. In Jeremy, it was like a father seeing a son ride a bicycle for the first time and not fall off. And that was the first night that I saw Jeremy Fletcher ever cry, and he broke down in tears. And I held him in my arms.